Hello everybody, welcome back to Airport CEO. Yes, we're back again for another one of these fantastic Let's Play-ish, tutorial-ish videos. Why are they paying a lot less for fuel than these are? Is it because it's filling up faster? Is that a bigger lorry? That's a Maverick fuel truck. That's a fueled fuel. Yep, makes complete sense now. Right, sorry everybody, I got distracted. Welcome to Airport CEO. Thank you very much for tuning into the series. If you like the series, please don't forget to like, share and subscribe. So, we're back. We don't appear to be having any real issues right now. Everything seems to be going okay. Yeah, so it's great to be back. We have a fully working airport. We have an airport that covers these four, a terminal that covers these four aeroplanes, and then another terminal that covers these 4 or 5 stands, and then the 8 small stands here, which is quite a nice build. It's been quite painless, I suppose. Could be the actual wording I'd use. Relatively painless, but it all seems to be working fine. We do need to sign a new contract here. We'll put Swift Veg back in there. They were there before. Everything seems to be open up here. And then if we go upstairs to this terminal, we have a couple of shops up here. This one, Valentino's, is about to open. Well, it should be open. Not quite sure why they can't fit that bit of bench, but oh well. Yeah, so thank you very much for people that messaged for the last episode, basically giving me some hints on how to do stuff. I think one of the things that I had was copying this toilet, for instance, wouldn't bring the room with the toilet, which was a bit of a problem. But someone said that if you do this, and then you hold down Control, or you hold down Alt, you'd copy the rooms as well. So if I hold down Alt and then drag it, it would bring the room with it. So that was a way of fixing that. Now I know that. That's very, very convenient and really, really helps. So lots of people going through the airport. We're making our money back very, very nicely, which is good news, I suppose. We have got a little bit of wasted space on top of the building here, on top of this building here, and of course on top of the rest of this building here. And it's made me think we could hypothetically get, I think we can get another... Oh, maybe we can't actually. That's quite a tight squeeze. I don't think we can get another medium in there. No, we can't. Oh well. But what we can do is start looking at large aircraft. Oh yes, ladies and gentlemen. We can get a large aircraft in. But there is a couple of things we're going to need to do first. First things first is this, whilst it is quite a big sort of space here, it is connected to this baggage bay thing here, which isn't overly the most convenient place for it to be, because if we wanted to add any more building here, this is already an exit area. It's going to be very, very difficult to play with having this here, because it's not as if a passenger can just walk across now. The only real option is if they check in over here for their large flight, and then end up walking across here to their large plane. The other issue we've got, of course, is the fact that we don't have a large runway. We only have this medium one and this small one here. So we need to really look at that as well and see whether or not we can make some changes. Because right now we have a lot of flights flying in and out of this runway strip. So we want to try and see what we can do. So I thought to myself, the first thing we could do is unlock maybe a bit of land and work from there. Or what we can do is look at 1 or 2 of the new services that are in the game. Yes. So, I thought let's look at services, because they seem a lot of fun. So, if we go to aircraft infrastructure, we have a de-icing pad, which we can use, which I've sort of never seen before. We've got a waste depot, which is a depot for aircraft cabin cleaning trucks to offload collected waste. Once waste has accumulated, outside garbage trucks will collect the stored waste for disposal. And the other thing is a catering depot. Now, I teased about this in the last episode, and I'm going to put it in, but there's a sort of way you have to do it. So it has to be connected to a service road. So if I rotate it, I think it's R, there we go. If I rotate this, you can see that there's a service depot, but it also has to be connected to a normal road as well. So I thought to myself, brilliant, we've got this long road here. Let's build this service depot. So I'm going to build the service depot sort of oddly quite close to this road. I'm going to bring it, I think, about here. We can bring it here, can't we? Let's bring it there. So that's where the service depot is going to be. And then what I'm going to do, just for now, is we're going to build a road. I don't think this is the closest place it could have gone. It could have gone a lot closer to things out there, but it can't go anywhere here. It's quite busy here, so I didn't want to just cram it in here. So I've put it over here for now, and what we can do is bring in our service road. We can use asphalt now, don't really care, and we can bring it all the way across here, I suppose. Maybe across here. I don't want to go there necessarily. Actually, let's change that. Oh crap, demolition tool it. Change it, demolition it. I've got an idea. So let's build that, and then what we're going to do is build a service tunnel that's going to go down. It should be fun. I've never done this before. So we've got a service tunnel. Now if we go down, we now have service roads here. And we can bring this road, if I go down, up here, like so. What we will do is we will get a tunnel that goes up, like so, go upstairs, and then we can bring in the surface road back across here and there. That way then we can build more service roads, and we can destroy these two. And that way then we can build more building along here, but we can also build the building across here as well. So this sort of underneath pass here for the service vehicles works quite well. The other option, of course, is what we can also do, and it's quite a good idea, is build another vehicle checkpoint. So I'm going to build another one here. And that's service road. What was the issue with that? You have more than one vehicle checkpoint accessing the airport. Make sure they're connected to each other via a service road. Okay. Well, we'll wait till it's built and then we'll see if there's a problem. So I think we're getting somewhere. There's the service depot being built. They're finishing off that road now. I think they've done under here. They have. Wonderful. And now everything's built and now there's no issues. So that's sort of good news, I suppose. So now we have... What's this? Oh god. I don't know, do we times to it? Sign a contract, okay. So we have to sign a contract with a catering food supplier. Cool. Okay, what have we got here? Sky Garden, £1 cost, £1 cost, £1 cost, but they will deliver 1743 food items. They will deliver 2,000 items. They will deliver nearly 3,000, nearly 3,000, nearly 3,000. Okay, I think we go for Gate Gourmet because that sounds beautiful. So let's sign. I don't know whether this is the right thing to do. I don't know whether I've signed too big of a contract. I just sort of don't care, really. Let's have a bit of fun with it. So, Gate Gourmet, depots are awaiting resupply, which is fine. We're getting a fair few things going on. Well, it's costing us a little bit of money, actually. We've had a couple now. Security notices, which have cost us a little bit of money. But yeah, the good news is we now have a catering supplier. Do we need vehicles for the caterer? I'm assuming we do. Let's find out. We go down here. Oh, aircraft cabin cleaning truck. Catering truck. Yeah, we do. Let's get 10 of them in. I don't think I needed 10. I think I needed 6. But let's get 10. They'll come out within the hour. So that's good news. It looks like these guys are taking the shortest way to deliver the food, which is good. It'll be interesting to see when the catering vehicles get here. I'm not sure where this car is sort of randomly stuck. Here they come anyway. So these are our catering trucks. Oh, they are going in that way. Ah, because they're parking. That's very interesting indeed. This one is a stair truck. It's decided to go that way around. That's interesting. But what it might be worth doing is building another car park. So go infrastructure. No, that one. Where are they? I'm just looking for a car park for our actual vehicles. Oh yes, there it is, one there. We can actually put this car park down here. I quite like it that it's underground, so we'll take that. That's a pushback truck. I have no idea why the pushback truck is finding the need to go this way. Just to turn around. That's so convenient. So what we can actually offer now, I'm assuming, is aircraft catering services. I'm assuming. So we'll soon find out. We'll repair that runway and repair that runway. And we'll probably start repairing these stands. They're all taking a small bit of a battering. If there is a way of doing these all at the same time, please can someone let me know? It's pretty bad that I'm having to go through all this and sort of try and repair it all. What we're also going to do in this episode is just tidy up some things a little bit. So for example, service roads, you can just, once you've got them in place, we can just concrete all of the old service roads up. So all of that, for instance, all of this, all of that, and really all of that, that, and that. And this again, oh crap, get rid of that, we don't want that. And all of that. Just makes it look a little bit more uniformed for our airport. Oh, this bench is broke. Can someone come and fix that? I swear we have enough people. So I'm not quite sure how the catering will go. Stored food is pretty good at the moment. And you can see the meals that are going up. This here is a delivery truck, which I'm guessing is delivering food. Ah, that's interesting. Is this one of our... So this is actually one of our vehicles. I don't think we can park it here, but there we go. So it's getting food now, and now... Oh, it's got our little logo on the back. How cool is that? I'm sorry, I'm going to pause it just so I can get a good screenshot of it. Pause. I quite like that it's got our little name on it. It's also got Gate Gourmet on it. How cute is that? Anyway, so he'll drive off. He'll go on the ground. Look at him. Can't build that. That's funny. And and then it'll come across here. I'm surprised they can't build that actually. They built the road. And then I'm assuming this guy is going to go all the way to the aircraft he needs to go to. So this is where my concern is. So when was this flight meant to turn around? It wasn't yet. No. What time is this one meant to go? 12:40. So it's got actually quite a lot of time. It's unloading the meals now. The pushback truck's already in place, which is good. So everything's in place for this plane to sort of go. We're waiting for the bagging and stuff, and then obviously the boarding, although it has already started boarding, and they're still boarding at this desk, going upstairs and then just walking in, which is still a bit broken. I'll try and clean it up, but this game, even when you try doing a little thing, doesn't always work. We're just going to actually fully watch this to see how they get on. I'm still awaiting 2 passengers. At 88, when's it due to take off? 12:40, so it needs to leave very shortly. Oh, I think it's done what it's needed to do. So actually, quite impressively, everyone's got to this flight on time, which is the U22. Is that the U22? Yeah, the U2248. I guess it won't be on G anymore. The U2248. But yeah, that seems to be moving fine, that EasyJet flight. And it looks like it's going to go off maybe a little late, but it's got off pretty much dead on when I said roughly get off, which is good news. Wow, how interesting. So yeah, so it seems to have worked pretty fine. Everyone seems to be boarding at the right pace as well now, so that's good news too. So on the whole, this is going quite well. How beautiful. Anyway, so we've got catering now. I don't know how well that's actually going to perform. And I have 100% just realised, oh, they have built the car park now, which is good news. So, small service car park. So what we actually want here is we want our... where are they called? Catering. Oh my god. Did we order that? I think we did. We want to assign them to... I think we can only do 8 vehicles. No, we can actually only do 7. So, you're not going to be assigned to the lot. So, there we go. So at least now some of our vehicles are now assigned to this lot, so that they're close enough to the food place, but also close enough to the actual planes as well. So that's pretty good. I'm pretty happy that they're using that as well, because it looks really nice. We'll probably get another one in. But yes, on the whole, everything seems to be going well, and we're now offering catering on our flights, which means we should make more money. And if we go to economy, you can see from... Is it franchises maybe? No. The aircraft themselves? Catering meals. There we go. So look there, we'll start making a bit of money on catering now for these flights. I don't know whether they do them on small flights. It doesn't look like they are. That one wanted baggage. That one did also want baggage. Is that one not... That stand not set up for baggage? It is. But yeah, I'm assuming only the big ones want actual catering. So the next thing we sort of need to look at is really... there's 2 things. We can, number 1, look at the de-icing pads. Now the thing with de-icing pads is they're sort of these, and they sort of inconveniently require the plane to move from where it is. Now I'm not sure whether this is done before or after takeoff, so I'm going to have to look into that, or if anyone wants to look into that for me, fantastic. It'll really help, because I'm not 100% sure, so I don't want to commit to doing that until it needs doing, because that makes complete sense. What we do need to get in place is a waste depot. Oh yes, ladies and gentlemen, we definitely need one of these. So I figured we could put the waste depot again sort of out the way. It makes more sense. This just requires service roads, So we can just again build this, get the service roads. Where are you? You get the service roads and back around there. And then what we can also do then, I suppose, is put in another parking lot and a parking lot here and here. And what this will allow us to do is just have a few vehicles parked downstairs for the catering and everything else. It is good that this is all working quite efficiently, actually. And stored meals looks to be pretty good too. So yeah, everything seems to be going quite well. The airport seems to be running very efficiently, and we now have the wonderful caterers in there doing their job and showing us exactly what we need at our airport in place. I've got a couple more of these come up, which is exclamation marks. Is that because they are full? Because that one's full and there's not an exclamation mark. I'm not sure. It seems a bit strange. I'm not sure whether the taxis are stuck up or not. But they seem to all be okay. No, that other exclamation mark has disappeared now. So it must be because they're full, which is the only issue. What I am tempted to do here though is I'm going to bulldoze the current taxi and bus ranks, oh crap, that are in place. Cancel that. Only because I just don't think they're needed right now. It's a bit inconvenient. Anyone that was already going there will go there, but I just don't think I need it there anymore. We've got this sort of structure in place here which works quite nicely, and I want to avoid people using this road if possible, because we're going to end up destroying this, making it sort of a bit more accessible, and possibly expanding it so we can get some more check-in desks over this side. So that's the plan here. So we're going to remove them, and as you can see, we've saved a little bit of money. These people are all a bit pissy. Wow, look at this. Lots of pissy people. Look at them all. They've all gone into the toilet. They're so angry, all these people. They've been waiting for so long. They've all gone into the toilet. Did they? Why did they all desperately need a toilet all of a sudden? It's actually got ridiculously busy out here. I think they're all super duper angry because I cancelled their buses. And I didn't cancel this one, which this is why you cancel. This is why we need to get rid of these. We super duper don't need that. Oh, they've all. To be fair, they've all gone. Screw it, I'm using the subway. Is what they've all gone. Some of them, I guess, will use other buses and other forms of transportation, but that's quite funny. Anyway, over here we should have had our waste depot done now, which is quite nice. That's good that that's done. Let's get some vehicles for the waste depot, because I noticed there were aircraft cleaning trucks. I didn't know that. Should we order, just order 7 of them? Let's order 7. Bit nervous about that. But there's 7 in the car park, so I think that's it, isn't it? That's the one we needed. We don't need the de-icing yet. We've done the catering truck, so it's just the aircraft cleaning truck, I assume. Yeah. We'll order 7. We'll see what happens. I'm sure that'll be more than enough. And then what we'll do is we'll assign them to just one of the car parks down here. Because I don't think we needed 10 of these vehicles, but whatever. What I might look at doing, because we do have a couple of parking lots now. So let's go back to vehicles actually. We can speed the game up so the other ones come. And if we get the other catering trucks that were not assigned to a lot, so you can go to lot 2, then at least then they're all in a good place, is my thought. For some reason, let's just do that. So we should get an aircraft cleaning cabin truck. So we can assign these to lot 3, all of them. Just so they don't go to the wrong. And I'm assuming they'll all be now. So that's an aircraft cleaning truck. So let's go to the operations and activate aircraft cleaning. I think we might need to. Do we need to assign? Do we need to sign a contract? Offered contracts. No, I don't think we do. Oh. Maybe not. Oh, look at all these airlines we can get now. Wizz Air. Oh, wow. How wonderful. Air Canada. Delta Airlines. Air France. Oh, wow, the French. Aren't they lovely? KLM. Oh, my word. United Airlines. Oh, this is looking like a lot of fun. I will have to take this on in a bit. It looks good. So, yeah, so we now have a cleaning supplier. That's good news, although we don't technically have a supplier. The good news is we do have these waste vehicles now. All 7 of them are in. I don't think we've had a request for them yet. Not in one of the existing flights anyway. This flight, for instance. Oh, it has. So we might see one in action here. So if we go downstairs... Yes, there he goes. He's off. He comes out of the bridge. Here he comes. The aircraft cleaning. And he's going to drive along here pretty quickly, as fast as the fuel car in front will allow him. And in he goes to do his job of cleaning out crap. So good for him, really, for doing that. That's a very, very good job. And it didn't take him very long, and he hasn't got many trash bags in there, which is good news. So I don't think we need 7 of them. Is what I'm getting at. I guess we'll only have 9 requested. I don't think many other planes and stuff will request those services. I'm guessing only medium stands will. But it's great that you know, we were even considered to get that deal, I suppose, under the table. Everything here seems to be running beautifully. Look at that. Goodness me, what a mess. Is it me or does... Oh yeah, because we made a big hash of this here. Oh dear, I love our Let's Play. It's so much fun. So what have we done today? Today we've managed to get in a food catering truck, which is good news because these guys will help feed our planes, and that's beautiful news. We also got in waste trucks as well to get rid of crap out of our... Look at this stand. It's working overtime. It's got a stair truck. It's got everything there. Beautiful stuff. But we also got waste units as well, which this one here is going to go and do now. He's going to go... Or is he? Yes, he's doing it from the other side on the Ryanair flight. There, but as you can see, he is just cleaning up the plane there. It doesn't take too long to do. Once it's done, it's done. The only thing is maintenance. It's the only thing that we don't require on these flights. But yeah, absolutely superb. And this one, look at this. Everything's done apart from the catering, which is doing now, the baggage loading and the boarding, and then that plane is ready to go at 5. So things are moving quite steadily and quite quickly around the airport now. The airport is absolutely buzzing with excitement. I don't know how well these shops are doing. Oh, it's actually doing very well. What about this one? Yeah, so they are doing very well. One of my concerns was that these shops were going to take all the business still. But it appears to be that they're sharing the business. That's not going to hit its target. Traveller shop, it's a big flop. Relay might. But I think it's a lot closer now that we've spread it across the airport. It looks dead up here. But they should still hit target. But yeah, on the whole, things are looking much better for our airport. An airport that was nearly dead and buried. And now it's thriving with £2 million in the bank. Maybe in the next episode we'll look at large flights and unlocking the rest of the map. So real excitement there. Thank you so much for tuning in, and if you have enjoyed the content, please don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and I will catch all of you on the flippity flip. Goodbye everybody. Bye bye.